Hey guys, so tonight I thought I would do a quick video of my evening routine, but for this evening routine I'm going to use all products solely from the Ordinary brand. I think I have pretty much every single product they've made or have made, and I thought I should do that. I haven't done that yet. So normally one of my favorite products from the Ordinary is their Salicylic Acid 2% Mask. I would normally use that, but I'm not going to because I want to start with a good cleanse. And for that, I'm going to use their newer Squalane cleanser. And this is kind of a makeup remover type cleanser. It does a really good job removing makeup as well as cleansing skin. So I'm going to start with a good amount of that and smooth it over my entire face. I did a pretty good amount. And remove my makeup and cleanse my skin that way. And this is one of my favorite cleansers actually, and for the price you can't beat it. It does a great job removing makeup, sunscreen, foundation, oil, or anything else that you might have on. And it's been a favorite of mine, but a lot of times I just go right to the mask and then I end up skipping using a cleanser or a makeup cleanser, makeup remover separately. Sorry, I can't see anybody. I guess I can't see you anyway, but anyway, so I like to give it a few seconds to really smooth it over skin and give it a second to help remove all that makeup and mascara. I use the Thrive Cosmetics mascara, which is, I just love it so much, but even though it's like the easiest mascara to remove, at the same time, it's like the hardest mascara to remove. I'm not exactly sure why. I can't see anything. Okay, I found my little cloth. I can find my way. I'm knocking stuff over. That's like dominoes. Once one thing goes, it all goes. And that's all downhill from there. Okay, I found the water, which I'm very impressed with. So I'm just going to give my mascara a little bit more effort. Because even though it's like the easiest to remove, it's still the hardest to remove for me anyway. There we go. Okay, can you see me? Do you see? Okay, you guys see me. There we go. Okay, so I just blotted my face a little bit so it wasn't super dry. I don't like to dry it off thoroughly, but next I'm going to use the Ordinary's Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. And today I'm just going to use it on a little bit of cotton pad. And a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. But this is a great product, especially for the price. And most people who've tried it really have enjoyed it. And it just gives some light, very light exfoliation to skin. And also, if there's any leftover debris, oil, residue, the cotton pad will pick it up. And that cleanser does a great job because this cotton pad is pretty darn clean. Not much left on there, so there we go. I don't like to go too thoroughly because my skin has been dry lately. But there we go. And I'm not going to use this on my neck because my neck is so sensitive to everything. So there we go. That did a pretty good job. And you know, that cleanser is amazing. I mean, I don't know. I love it. It does such a great job. Okay, so that's pretty much dry. So now I'm going to go for a little bit of light hydration and use the Ordinary's Hyaluronic Acid and B5 Serum, which I've reviewed. I think it's a newer review, but this one's got a nice kind of a liquid gel texture almost. And a little bit goes a long way, so you don't need a ton. So about like that lasts me about 2 months with twice daily use. A little bit of that goes so far. There we go. So I'm going to let that absorb on my face for a minute. And then I'm gonna put some hydration on my neck. And for that, I'm gonna start out with their Amino Acids B5 Serum. It's kind of like a oils type serum, but it does a good job on my neck. It's super light. Like, can you even see it? It's super light. And it gives some good hydration, but I also find that I need to layer it because it is so light. And my neck is so sensitive. I wish The Ordinary would come out with a propolis serum. That would be awesome. I need one from them. And maybe like a good hydrating eye product. A good hydrating eye serum would be really nice to see from them. I'm not so big into their caffeine eye product just because my skin doesn't need more caffeine. I drink enough of it as it is. Okay. So my face pretty much soaked in. So now I'm going to apply The Ordinary's Buffet plus Peptides Serum. The Buffet plus Copper Peptides. I love this. This is one of my favorite products from The Ordinary. Although I should say my absolute favorite from The Ordinary, their multi-peptide serum for hair density. Use it every single day and it really helps. I'm not so concerned with dense hair or hair growth as much as just my scalp is so dry. So that one just seems to give it a bit of hydration and keeps it moisturized and keeps it from getting flaky. So this is the Copper Peptides. It's got a blue color from the peptides in there. And this is a serum I really like to use a lot more when I microneedle. I'll apply it on right before I microneedle. And then after I'm done microneedling, I'll apply the Isntree EGF Repair Ampule. And that combination seems to work well. But, you know what? Any good routine should have some peptides in it. Just because there's more and more research coming out showing how good peptides can be for the skin and how hydrating they can be and how they can help fight off skin damage, things like that. So, absolutely something you should have. So, there we go. I'm already looking close like I'm ready for bed. Almost. Okay. And since this is my evening routine, I'm going to use a retinol, and the retinol from The Ordinary I'm going to use tonight is their 1% retinol and squalane. I typically recommend this when people ask for a good retinol and they want to use something from The Ordinary. This is typically where I recommend them, especially if they've used retinols before and sometimes even if they haven't, because this is a super hydrating retinol because it's got the squalane in there. It's almost got an oil texture to it, you can see. So it's not like a typical retinol that you think of, you'll apply, and in the morning your face will be peeling off. This one, I've never had an issue with it, and I've never talked to anybody that's had that issue with this particular retinol because it just is so hydrating. It really does a good job balancing off and preventing the dryness on the skin. So whenever I talk to people, I always recommend checking this one out. And even for the price, it's still one of the better retinols on the market. So, but The Ordinary has several. Some are retinol esters, and I'm just not as huge into those. I just find I have good luck with pure regular retinol. But anyway, so there we go. That's pretty much absorbing into skin. I'm not going to apply it on my neck because my neck is always so dry. And I don't really want to have any issues with it being more dry than it already is. So, there we go. So, I'm going to now apply the Ordinary bee oil, but I'm going to start with my neck because I'm going to give the retinol a minute to absorb. And this one is a really nice, really thick, really great oil. If you have dry skin, it's a great one to add into your routine. It just does a wonderful job making skin feeling soft, hydrated, and expose it to different oils. I mean, there's so many different oils you could use in skincare, and none of them are better than the other. They're just different. So I think if the more oil options you have and you can use, that's the way to go, I think. You might as well expose your skin to as much good stuff as you can. So now that I believe the retinol has soaked in, I'm going to apply a couple drops of this to my face. very lightly and gently. There we go. And one bottle of this bee oil will last me about 3 months. Oh, I don't find myself using it hardly ever in the daytime, but when I use it every night on my face, neck, and décolleté, a bottle lasts about 3 months. So, and it's a thicker, heavier oil, in my opinion. So, the fact that it lasts so long says something about it. And my favorite last product is one that I've already got a backup of, shocker, and that is the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors with hyaluronic acid. It's a great moisturizer. It's no frills, no fragrance, no denatured alcohol, affordable, texture's nice. In my opinion, it probably can be used for those with oilier skin types, probably without the oil beforehand, or those with drier skin. And if you have drier skin, use it over a good thick oil, and it will help hydrate your skin. For my dry skin, just using this is not enough. I need to use an oil first, or a thick cream, or a repair ampule, or something beforehand, because it just on its own for an evening routine isn't quite enough. However, for the daytime, it seems to work well. But during the night, my skin absolutely needs much more moisture than it does during the daytime. And it will all soak in before I even wake up. So it's kind of crazy. And I apply a little to my neck. And you know, I realize the Ordinary doesn't really have any lip products. So I don't know how to quite finish that routine off without a good lip balm. You know what? Deciem has had a couple of different lip product vendors at Petroleum? And what was that? Versho? Something like that. And right now I don't think they have anything. So I'm probably just going to go with, I don't know, the Glow Recipe Lip Pop, I guess. So, but I'm not going to put it on this video because that is against my rule, because I'm only using products from The Ordinary. So, anyway, so that was kind of fun. That was a shorter routine for me. I kind of liked the quicker routine. I did the cleanser, then I did the toner, then the hyaluronic acid serum, then I did the copper peptide serum, then I did the special layer for my neck of the amino acids and B5 serum, and then, what else? The retinol and squalane, and then the bee oil, and then the natural moisturizer. Was that 7 layers? That's gotta be a record for me. I don't know, my skin looks pretty good. Not quite as greasy or monstery looking as it normally is before I go to bed, so I don't know. Anyway, it was kind of fun. I'm interested if you guys have any routine ideas that you want to see, or themes. A couple weeks ago I did just an all K-beauty theme, so that one's kind of fun. Maybe I should do a routine especially for like oilier skin types, or maybe I should do a routine just using products $10 and under or something. I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know what your thoughts are. So anyway, this routine is only 14 minutes. That's crazy. Now I get to go cuddle with Lincoln. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll see you again tomorrow.